Aren't you glad we didn't try to find a way to the weather station using the route I took last episode? Aren't you glad? I'm glad. Hello, Legion. This is Hadrian. Thank you for being here. Let's play some more of The Long Dark in our Against All Odds series. So we are up at the top of this godforsaken mountain. Might be my least favorite Long Dark mountain ever so far, I gotta say. Don't have a lot of wood left for this fire, but thankfully we do have 8 hours left on it. What I don't have anything to speak of, really, is food. There was some ptarmigan near the end of the last episode, but as soon as I dropped my torch to shoot at them, they fled. Which, that was my bad. It honestly just fell to the ground. They heard it. I was surprised. They were surprised. They flew off. I muttered under my breath, and that's all she wrote. So, we are just going to probably relax up here. Let's go ahead and drink some water. So it says 8 hours, but because it's a bona fide outdoor fire, we will have more time on this than we think. We've been in the midst of a storm up here since we arrived. And it's been absolutely miserable. Yeah, can you eat trees? There's a question. So this corn that I've been saving the entire series for maybe doing something with it, I'm now having to consume because I have no choice left. Nothing at all. It makes me sad. But I need to make sure that we stay ahead of the curve here. So we're even going to eat that carrot. And now look, I literally have nothing. Nothing left to eat. So let's sleep for, first of all, let's verify. Yep. Sleep for about 3 hours. What I'm hoping is that I hear a ptarmigan when I wake up. Okay. It's clear. I don't hear a ptarmigan. I'm guessing they just stayed away. So, alright, there's a mountaineering rope. I imagine I'm going to need that. So I'm going to go ahead and grab it. And what I'll do, just to make sure that I have something. Tell you what. I think I have a couple of these that I can do. Let's drink that for warmth. Yep, I can do a few more. Nope, just one more. Might be able to prepare some more if I really need to. We're going to put that in a flask. This will keep us warm on the way down, hopefully. And it has some caloric value, so, you know. Let's get moving. Sad to leave that fire behind. That's a very warm fire. But at least now we have a beautiful, you know what? We're gonna take a moment here. We're gonna take a moment. We're gonna enjoy this view. This is one of the highest altitude spots in the Long Dark. Bar none. I'm gonna put the torch out even. I don't care. Look at that. Look at it. It's gorgeous. Scenes like that are the reason that this game's art style has remained unchanged. It's breathtaking. Okay. So there's what we're calling the foreman's body. And the crows circling it. This does definitely seem like a path back down the mountain. So, in case you missed the last episode, and there's the climbing spot, nice. One very interesting turn of events is that we've been told to return to Bunker Omega, which is the bunker in the Zone of Contamination. So that's a surprise. Let's deploy this. And believe it or not, we are still encumbered. So let's drink this water. What the heck am I carrying? Oh, I don't need tinder. Drop. There we go. Alright, let's get down there. I am not sure where this is taking me, but I do see a lake. And a lake implies cattails, so if it's one that I haven't explored before, which I don't think it is. Oh, wait. I think I know where I am. Hold on. If this is the climbing point I think it is, I'm going to be really happy. Oh, it's actually not. It's actually not. But okay, I'll still take it.
My fingers feel numb.
Oh, you're fine. Don't be a baby. Alright, let's... Yep, I see cattails. Perfect. Alright, so food situation has been temporarily addressed. We don't have all the health in the world, so I need to be mindful of that. But these cattails will keep me from losing the well-fed bonus as I leave the top of the mountain. Wouldn't it suck if this is the spot in these zones where the game finally decides to give us some thin ice? I would not be happy about it. Not even a little bit.
Damn, I'm freezing.
You're fine. Actually, we should keep moving, because I have no means to really escape said temperature at the moment. Interesting. Where does that go? Hold on. I see a couple of things I want to investigate. That looked like a path, but it's not. That's not a ton of cattails. That's not going to tide me over forever, so I've got to keep moving for multiple reasons. We've got a temperature problem. Okay, this does lead somewhere. So there are a couple of paths that I could take here. That's, disconcerting. See, this is... I'm totally blind right now. I don't know where I'm going. And I don't know if there's going to be a clear path back to where I do have some familiarity with the landscape. Not an ideal situation when you have nothing to burn, very little to eat. Oh boy. You're on a pretty dramatic slope. This is clearly a path, though. Like it's meant to be followed. And at least because it's so steep, I'm moving quickly. Okay, I see an opening there. So I'm kind of doubting that there's going to be almost like a glacier. Not really, but it feels that way, just given the terrain. What I was going to say is it's very likely that this is going to lead to an area of the zone that I've been to, but that will be... This is a one-way trip. Right now it's not one way, but it will become one way at some point. And I don't know exactly how that will take place. All I know is I'm cold. I'm tired. Well, actually I'm not. Rest-wise, I'm doing okay. Okay. Oh man, I was freaking out for a second there. There's the one-way trip. So we can't go back now. I don't know which way we're going, but we're locked in to our current route. And this is incredibly steep. Alright, I see some bunnies. Oh, I know exactly where I am. Nice. Oh, God. Literally made me jump. Okay. Oh, I don't have any bandages.
Ow!
Okay. Can't break those down. We've got what looks like a cave here. Didn't see this first time I came in. Oh, interesting. This actually leads somewhere. What the heck? Where does this go? Honestly, the only reason I came in here is I'm kind of hoping that there's going to be like some food sitting on the ground somewhere. Okay, wait. I've found this corpse before, haven't I? Yeah, I've been... Hold on. This is not the cave that I thought it was. This sucks. I wish I hadn't come in here. I thought this was something new, but it's not. It's not. And I do not have a bandage. So, what I think this has led me back down to the base of the area I climbed up in the last episode. And if it did, then I know where I need to go. Also, I might need to shoot one of these bunnies. Oh no, that's a no, I am nowhere close to where I thought I was. Okay, I hate to not take those bunnies, but until I have something to burn that meat on, or not burn that meat, but cook that meat. Yeah, preferably not burn the meat. I'm not a fan of this at all. I still feel like there might be another one-way trip in my future. Are there any cattails here? I've already scavenged this area. Okay.
I need some first aid soon.
Yeah, you will. Okay, I know where I am. Perfect. There are going to be cabins soon, which means I will be able to get inside and warm up. I don't have a lot to eat, so we're going to need to find a deer, most likely, or possibly a wolf.
That smarts a bit.
Okay. Suboptimal, to say the very least. Yeah, food-wise, the only thing I have is a tea, and we're not in an area where there are a lot of animals nearby. So I'm going to have to get creative here. Or just lose well-fed. But I'm going to try not to. The thing is, I'm actually kind of in a location close to the exit of the zone, and... Ooh, hold on. I might have an idea. I might have an idea. I know where there's some food. Okay, so first things first. We're going to craft a bandage. What is up with the cabins in this zone and the blizzard noises fading in and out? That is something we've consistently noted since it launched. Okay. I have some cattails. I'm going to eat these. Notice how scurvy has not even been a threat, by the way. Okay. Ooh, you hear that? This is where that one ptarmigan floated into the air inexplicably. I'm kind of tempted to keep moving, to be honest. Yeah. I need to just keep moving. I didn't drop anything in there, did I? I dropped the tinder plugs, but that's it. Yeah. Tell you what.
Sure getting cold.
I'll sleep for an hour. Because I can. Now, let's see if I can remember. I think I can. Let's see if I can remember the way down to the lower portion here, because not only will that take us back out of the zone, but it'll take me to where I know I have more food. I've passed some rose hips as well, so ideally I could have grabbed those. My main concern was temperature. Man, that mountain, it's not that one, it's somewhere back there. But man, that was not pleasant. I just wish that the view would have been better. That was a really miserable first trip to that mountaintop. At least we had the nice view at the beginning of this episode, but that's about it. Alright, I'm expecting potentially a wolf up here. I'm going to try not to get spooked by said wolf and scared off the mountain. Oh, there's not a wolf. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to veer this way. No cattails to speak of. Does this let you climb it? It should. Perfect. Oh, but it can't come up here. Lovely. Alright, now we're going to swing in here. Perfect. Now with this, if my memory is correct, all I have to do now, first of all, this is an interior cave, so this will let us warm up for a bit. If memory serves, all I have to do is walk down to the opposite end of this, and I will be in the basin area of this zone. What you might call the basin area. I believe that will be the case. And this will afford me, especially if I find my food, it will afford me the opportunity I mentioned a few episodes ago to actually take one more look for my storm lantern now that I know exactly what happened to it. There is a part of me that wants to try to find that thing. Because if it fell through the world, it fell through the world. But if it fell just a little bit under the world, I might still be able to highlight it if I look around for it. I think I have enough calories to make it to my food stash. Yeah, that's exactly where I thought. Beautiful. Alright, so this is working out. Now, the funny thing is, like, I know there's cooked deer meat waiting for me at the cabin. So I'm going to be fine, food-wise. But this is one of the better areas of the zone to be in. So there's the upper portion of the zone we just came from using that cave. And that cave is one of the main ways to kind of go back and forth between the upper and lower portion. But when you're down here, it's just a different experience because there's so much wood, there are so many trees. There's a cabin that I can literally see in the distance right now because the view is so clear. And then a little bit farther this way and off to the left is the cave where I dropped my storm lantern. But the nice thing about this cabin, also someone mentioned that there's something in the cabin that I missed, so this is actually going to provide me a pretty good opportunity to double check that. Apparently there's a gear item. Alright, I see another deer. So if there wasn't still a lot of fresh meat to enjoy out front, I could have more easily. Matter of fact, hang on. That deer was very close to the cabin. Let me see if I can just get the drop on him now. Because if I need the food, it'd be nice to have the source. So this might be a somewhat frivolous kill.
Starting to feel numb.
It's close. It's right in front of me. Perfect. That is several deer.
Can you retrace? Because I'm gonna.
Alright, newsprint. Hi, dear. Alright, let's chow down. I was almost certain that I hadn't eaten all of this, but I just wanted to be absolutely sure.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Okay, let's drop that and go inside here because apparently I overlooked something.
This is so cold. I just want to lay down for a bit.
Oh, hey! Tactical gloves. Reinforced gloves and tactical style, highly protective at the cost of warmth. Interesting. I mean, I'm wearing gauntlets. But that's a cool... They are more absorptive, which is nice. Yeah. I appreciate the commenter who pointed that out, because I would not have known to look for anything else. So now I know. I'm guessing, yeah, don't need those. Okay, I need... Wow. I need water. I need a lot of things. Hold on. Let's go ahead and break this down. Because now that I'm here, I can afford to relax for a bit. Now my cooking pot is still at the... Yeah, it's still at the hideout up above. That's unfortunate, but I have the skillet. My management of the cooking pot has been historically lazy this particular series. But I'm not going to sweat it. Not this time. These runs are much lighter on perfectionism, which is a disease anyway, but they're much lighter on perfectionism than a main series against all odds run. Okay. Let's go ahead and cook some water. Or melt some snow to get some water. Wait. That... Oh, the fire went out. My bad. I just drank some not prepared water. I guess I didn't put enough on the fire. My fault. I did just drink some non-boiled water. Didn't drink much of it, but we'll see if that comes back to bite me. If it does, that'll be the first time I've had that particular ailment in a long, long time. Yeah, drank a little bit. It actually might be the first time I've ever had it. I don't think I've ever actually gotten dysentery in the long dark. Ever. I might be mistaken. Especially if you have a really good memory and you remember stuff from like season 1, season 2, which is going on 8-9 years ago, then maybe you can tell me. But I don't remember. Okay, not thirsty. I can prepare more rosehip tea. Oh, nice. Okay, so I think I was just light on water when I tried to make more of this. That's what it was, yeah. Okay, all of those will warm up. I love the mechanics of the insulated flasks. You can warm up other beverages. It's so freaking cool. Alright, got plenty of time. Drink that.
Is getting kind of heavy.
Okay. So we're a little bit more encumbered than we were before we got here. I do need to sleep, and I need to recover some condition, so it might be a good idea just to go ahead and let this fire burn out. Meanwhile, I'll close this door and actually just, yeah, we're going to do this. We're just going to sleep. It would be foolish not to take advantage of this particular cabin while I have it. Just the right move. Okay, woke up fully rested. Definitely need to drink some water. Not much point putting those rosehip teas in the flask, because that thing will be plenty cold by the time I wake up. Let's go ahead and pass time for 4 more hours. One trick that I could use right now if I really wanted to is I could just take a stem. Oh, hello, Aurora. Let's sleep for a couple of hours. Pass time for 4 more. Don't love it, but there is plenty of food outside, so it's fine. The main thing is just that I recover some condition. Interesting that we're still hearing music. That radio should not still be playing. Okay, it's gone. Alright, so let's go back outside. I do want to go ahead and cut up this cloth. It's going to be cold.
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh yeah, it's definitely cold. Oh, that is not a full venison, and I don't think this one will be either. Yeah. I mean, that one's more. I don't know. I'm kind of tempted to hang out here, especially since I have that fresh deer kill. We're not going to harvest that just yet. Okay. What I want to do is find my way to the cave where I was hanging out, which will be a little bit farther down this way on the right, and then that will give me a pretty good indicator of where the storm lantern might be, if I can still grab it. If I can't still grab it, then, you know, it is what it is. Alright, there's some wolves here. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Not the first time I've been here. Making sure I can... Oh, really? Really? I came so far down that slope. It's gonna spray me right as it's leveling out. Yeah, okay. Okay, game. Whatever you say. Alright, I have already quite thoroughly investigated this particular lake. Okay, there's the climbing point. Yeah, I've been here a couple of times, so I know... I don't know that I've followed the river, though, so the river might still have some cattails on it. Might still have a predator here nearby, so I want to be careful. But what I'm likely to do here is just drop some stuff at the base of the rope, climb up, have a look, and then hop back down. I'm glad I have that canister. Alright, well, it would be sacrilege to drop the newly acquired Gloves of Awesomeness, so I won't. So what we'll do is we'll just drop... Oh, I've got the extra hunting knife. We'll drop that. How about that? Alright, perfect. Upsie daisy. This is purely... And truth be told, I do think I already tried this once, but I just want to give it one more shot. Because, you know, you lose something to a glitch, you might get it back on a glitch. It's not complicated.
Oh, so cold.
This is approximately where I dropped all my stuff. Let me go a little bit farther up. I'm just trying to see if it highlights anything at all, but it doesn't look like it. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. The weather has worsened. Which is annoying, because I really didn't have any intention of hanging out down here. So what I'm going to need to do is... let's probably still drop that extra hunting knife. Because why? But what I will now do is we're going to head straight across, using the lake as kind of a geographical reference point. Wait until we hit a wall. Perfect. Alright, this is going to be a little bit dicey, because there are still wolves about. They have not despawned. At least I don't think so. They shouldn't have. And I don't have any bandages, and if I sprain right now, I'll be in trouble. Okay. Should be fairly obvious what I'm doing here. I am sticking close to this wall so that I can make my way back to the cabin. And by extension, make my way back to that deer kill. Okay, this is actually the climb, I think. I don't want to follow this up. The creaking noises are messing with me a little bit because I hear that and I assume cabin, but it's like, no, not yet. Cabin's up here, I think. Yep, here it is. Okay, well, we can't get food from that deer right now because we're too cold. But thankfully, I don't need to right now. What I can do is sleep for an hour, regain some health. This zone does not want me to leave it, by the way. We're going to regain some health. 148 days, 59 minutes. Does actually sound like the weather's improved. No. No, it has not improved. It's the same. It's more of the same. Okay, so what we're going to do is come over here before we wrap up this episode. And I can't spend a ton of time on this. Obvious reasons. We'll get a couple of steaks off the deer. And then it doesn't look like we're going to lose too much health in the process, which is nice.
Wait. It's so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
We're going to step back inside. And in the next episode, I've got a little bit of wood that I can use to actually cook that deer meat. So we're going to get that taken care of so that I can have some food and stay calorically loaded, while also making sure that I have some water, because I don't have a ton of that. And then it's just a matter of getting the heck out of the zone and heading back to the Omega bunker, which I believe is either in the Zone of Contamination or possibly in Forsaken Airfield. I need to double check my bunker locations. There might even be some people commenting on this episode. By the time you're commenting, I probably will have figured it out, because I'm going to verify which zone that bunker's in. It's one I've already been to. But evidently, there's a location we need to search. And I was not expecting it to send me back to a previous zone. So really nice curveball from the game here. But how we're going to get back there, given that we're still navigating this zone for the first time, is, you know, our work continues to be cut out for us. I've ended 2 episodes in a row now on that basic principle, and it's true. So we'll have to see how this goes. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to follow along. For early episodes, channel emotes, and member badges, look for the join button. New episodes drop at 1 p.m. US Eastern Time every other day, and comments are always welcome, so leave your thoughts below, and I'll see you next time.